Oh, that's right. Soom gets to host.
Yeah. Nothing?
Let Rabbit enjoy his cold treat though. Hold on.
Why does he have a cold treat?
I got my cold treat.
He said he went to go get one.
Yeah, but why? Why did he go get it when
he
we
deserves
we
one.
were starting soon?
He deserves it. It's my dumbass for making y'all wait.
No. This is Rabbit's fault.
Mm.
Don't let him get away with it just because you feel a little bit guilty. Nah, this little shit, he knew what he was fucking doing.
No, I will apologize though for being late. I did not expect to be that long. My bad. Like I honestly thought it was gonna be really quick, but no, it took fucking longer than I thought.
Yeah, I was sitting here thinking I was gonna be the late one because it's like,
No,
all right,
Rabbit.
as soon as I go into the shower, because I left before you said the 30 minutes thing, and so I went into the shower, set my timer for 20 minutes, so that I could at least make sure that I was at my desk on time. Managed to get out earlier than the timer, and then I had to help bring groceries in. And I'm like, oh, my timer's going off, and then I get back 3 minutes or 4 minutes that the timer went off for. It's like, damn, I hope I'm not late. Get in the call and no one else is here, and it was just like, what's going on? Turns out I was early.
Yeah, you were. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you left me here with Rabbit for fucking 30 minutes. What am I supposed to do with Rabbit for 30 minutes?
I don't know. Play with him. I don't fucking know.
That's a weird thing to say, man.
You don't play with rabbits?
I don't play with rabbits.
Oh, okay. Cuddle them.
That's a little bit gay, and I ain't into that shit.
No touching.
What?
That was funny.
No touching.
It's a little gay. I'm not into that shit. The way you said it was funny. I don't know why. With a fucking little New York accent.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
Okay.
Is that a New York accent you're doing, Soom, or did we agree that we don't know where it's from?
It's an accent.
It's an accent.
It
Okay.
is
Anyway.
an accent, brother.
Anyway, I started recording,
it's an accent, all right.
Yeah, I've been
Ugh.
recording.
Okay,
What?
cool. So Rabbit's got. I'm glad I didn't say anything incriminating the last like 5-10 minutes.
You're the one editing this.
That's true. That's very true. All right, Soom, whenever you're ready, Brody.
Oh, what, do you want me to run this shit? You want me to be in this joint all running up in this business?
Yes.
Give it a good old, rough and tumble, you know?
Give it a good old razzle dazzle.
Nah, if we're gonna give it a good old razzle dazzle, we're gonna put on a different kind of tone.
Why do you sound like King Candy from Wreck-It Ralph?
Well, who do you think gives the razzle dazzle?
Go turbo.
I don't know why.
Anyway, I'm going to say hello and welcome to Infinite Nonsense. I'm
Hello.
your host today, Somebunny, and with me today is George 2D and Rabbit Hat Sean.
Hi.
How's it going?
On this wonderful podcast, we love to talk about nothing all day long. And when I say all day long, I mean for about an hour increment where these two make my life a living hell.
You're welcome.
I don't want to be here. Again, I am tied up in someone's basement somewhere. No one is helping me.
Since how long ago has it been established?
This has been 3 weeks in running.
Oh.
I am being fed. I am being treated well. I just don't want to be here.
I'm enjoying an ice cream.
He is enjoying an ice cream, and I'm proud of him for that. Anyway, George, how has your week been?
It's been pretty good. I'm enjoying a churro iced latte right now with shots of espresso. So, yeah, it's been a week. It's been. Oh yeah, I guess I can talk about this now. Yeah, me and Christy are dating, so that's cool.
Yeah,
Got
so
a
the
girlfriend now.
Valentine's Day episode, fuck him. He should cut himself out of it.
Yeah, I know, right?
I forgot about that.
Isn't this the new Valentine's Day episode?
No, I'll make it work, Rabbit. I'll
Just
make that
fix the
Valentine's Day fix.
problem.
Yeah, I'll upload it on Valentine's Day. Like I don't know. Doesn't matter. There's no
No
I
one's
don't see
really
any.
watching this.
No, not that.
I
I just
am.
don't think there's any inconsistencies or like anything like that.
It's his dad.
Like,
His dad is our only viewer.
what's funny is my dad's birthday's this month actually too, which is really funny.
You know what's
A
funnier?
Happy birthday.
Wait a second. Don't I have?
Thank you.
Isn't one of my
Just
friends'
kidding.
birthdays
To your
also this
dad.
month? Isn't his birthday like? No, it's next month. It's next month.
My dad's birthday passed like 2 days ago, so
My dad's
was fun.
birthday is in
Oh,
October,
okay.
and I don't celebrate it. So
huh?
what?
Nothing.
It's in October.
It's in October.
Octubre.
Yeah.
Octubre.
Yeah, it's in October.
Spoopy month.
Yeah.
Spoopy month.
It's only fitting since the man is a ghost now.
Ooh.
Real.
Ooh.
So assume is a ghost now, I guess.
Why am I a ghost? I didn't say I was a ghost, you son of a biscuit.
I don't know.
He's genetically related to a ghost.
I'm also genetically related to a
Genetically
person
related to a
referred to as lion. What's your point?
Lion.
Hey, why you
Oh,
always
okay.
lying to me, George?
Why you always lie?
Got to be something.
I love that song. It's an old one though. Oh man, we're old.
Yes, you are old, George. It's quite
Okay.
wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
and we're
right.
just getting older.
Yeah, much like everybody else in the world, we're all getting older. Anyway, George, your week sounds terrible. I'm sorry that that happened to you, or happy that it did. I don't quite know. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, okay. Can I
Rabbit.
talk? Okay.
No, it's Rabbit's turn. You've missed your opportunity.
My fault.
We'll get to it in a minute. I know what you want to talk about.
Okay.
It's topical. It's fine.
You're topical.
Yeah.
Damn right I am. You can rub me all over.
Okay. I
All right,
need you.
get into my week.
Interrupting Rabbit.
So, this past week has been very weird for my entire internal clock.
What?
Because, yeah, no, I
Why do you have a
stayed
clock
up-
inside you?
Oh, you need it to be able to actually wake up, or I need it. I need it to wake up.
Is that like a pacemaker?
No. It's not.
Man,
like
if you need a pacemaker, you really are getting old.
Pacemaker.
yeah.
Damn.
But I have been.
I've got a
hit
pacemaker.
with. I have
Okay.
been hit with something. I don't know what it was, but I was sick for the past like half a week. I'm still kind of getting over it. If that's not evident
With
the
Bennett
voice.
Foddy?
That's right. You're
Yeah.
sick. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you don't act sick, Rabbit. You don't act sick at all. I forget
Oh,
that
he
you're
sounds sick as hell.
Sounds sick as hell. It's funny.
Yeah, Rabbit sounds sick as hell, George. You are sick as hell.
Hell
Thanks,
yeah.
man.
Radical, brother. I need to stop talking. You guys need to stop me somehow. Talk over me.
Nah. Okay, fine. So I ended up.
Anyway, Rabbit, I
getting
need
caught
you to.
up.
You're not very good
I
at
got
talking
caught
over
up.
me.
I
You're
got
really not
caught
good
up.
at talking
I got
over
caught
me. You're
up
really
on
not
things.
Good. You're really not
I'm
good at
really
talking
good
over
at
me.
things.
Okay, continue, Rabbit.
All right. I got caught up with my my yearly project because I was really falling behind on it.
Oh yeah, talk about
How
that.
are you falling behind? You're only a month in.
I'm a month
No.
in, but when I finished the first month, I did a lot of recordings and I didn't do a lot of editings. And that was my mistake.
So what you're
Yeah.
saying is you were slacking.
Yeah, I was slacking. And now I'm back to being about a week and a half ahead.
Week and a half of what?
Ahead. You know,
Week and a
just-
half ahead?
I'm on a ball.
That's all you charge for head? A week and a half
Okay.
for what?
Okay.
Nah. What? What's that?
Uh, sorry, I've been on my shit lately. Um, um,
How about
um,
you, Sam? How's your week been?
my week has
How's your week been?
been quite relieving, actually. Um, I don't want to get into details, but basically, I had some gut-wrenching pain earlier in the week. This is, to be clear here, this is not like, a physical problem. This is not a physical malady that I had. And then a little bit later on, not only did that get resolved, but something that has been weighing on me for a little while, worrying me over some stuff, that has also kind of passed as of a few days ago. It's actually been quite nice this week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You good though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I am at the peak of bunny goodness that I have been at in the past, like, 3 months. I am at my peak performance, George.
The
Peak
peak
performance.
At your
But it's
peak
mostly, I can't
performance.
mostly get into detail because it has to do with other people, and I would rather not talk about other people.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, other
But
people don't matter around here.
yeah, I don't even know who you are, man. Like, you keep showing up every week. I forget your name every week. You have to reintroduce yourself. It's kind of disappointing. Like, you'd think you'd be a bit
Yeah,
more memorable.
you would think.
Like,
But
I
that's
can
just
remember
me
you're
lurking in the
here. I
shadows.
recognize that you're here every week, but you
Those are some
just
loud
don't make a
shadows.
splash, man.
Splash.
Speaking of making a splash, hey George, I think you have a story to tell us.
No, I don't.
George,
Talking about
George,
George,
what's up?
what was
do
the
not treat
story?
me like your father when you come home after school and they found a pack of cigarettes in your jacket and you're like, "We gotta talk, son. We got something to
Come
talk
on.
about." And you're like, "No,
I'm,
I don't." And you
no, I
just
don't. No,
walk
I
away.
don't.
I'm
What the
not
heck?
your dad here. I'm not your dad. You don't get to just walk away from this. You had a story to tell us. We need to hear it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
George, we
What's
have
up?
to discuss the skirt we found in your closet. Why do you have a skirt in your closet?
It's not my skirt. That was Christie's.
No, no, she wasn't there yet. We found it before she visited. We need to
No, no,
discuss the
it was
skirt.
hers.
No, George, we know. We know
We
everything.
know.
We found the photos, George. We
We
found them.
found the phone.
I don't know why you have those. I don't know who you were taking them for, but we found them.
What is that guy? Is it that one that what's it called? Documentary they did on that crazy dude, Jeffrey
What?
Dahmer. There we go.
The people nommer?
Yeah, that one.
I don't know.
The people nommer. That's crazy.
Have you never heard Jeffrey Dahmer, the people nommer, before?
No, I have
No.
never heard. That's funny though.
Oh my.
That was clever. That was clever.
Yeah, it's not original though. Whoever came up with like, not original on my part. Whoever came up with it, yeah, they're clever as hell.
Hell
But
yeah.
yeah. Anyway, George, tell us the story.
What story?
All right, Rabbit. So, me and him were discussing something earlier. We were discussing what kind of things could we talk about? What kind of things do we enjoy in life that we could talk about? And I know we've done something like this similarly in the past before.
Uh huh.
And we've talked about it and we've briefly touched upon it with time travel shenanigans and other stuff. I wanted to talk about a few things, and I wanted to start with if if you had required to by law, by nature, to change one aspect of your life right now, what would it be? George, tell me.
I could change what again?
Not could, had to change any aspect of your life. And
Oh,
it's just a blip, it's changed kind of moment.
okay. Any aspect of my life I could change.
And I'm going to be honest here, if you say anything about financials directly, I'm going to strangle you and ask you to do it again.
No, I wasn't gonna think. I wasn't even thinking that. Uh,
Like, oh, I'm rich. No, I mean like actually change an aspect of your life that
yeah.
is changeable at the end of the day, right? Not right now, but over
So
time, you know?
financial wealth is not changeable. Gotcha.
Yeah, basically look at it like maybe changing jobs to something more lucrative, but not just boom wealthy.
Actually, yeah, I was literally thinking about that. Like I back when I was younger, I wanted to be an aerospace engineer and work for NASA. But around that time when I was younger, it wasn't the biggest thing because NASA was on the brink of like not of like I think they were gonna shut it down or something because it wasn't beneficial at all. But then with Elon Musk and SpaceX, now it's like all the rage now with space exploration. And I always
Mhm.
think like, wait, what if I had kept up with that and stayed with that? I may have been working for like I don't know SpaceX or NASA or something like that now. But I swapped off because at the time, like I said, it didn't look like it had a future. So,
Hmm,
but if I could change one thing, it'd probably be that be an aerospace engineer because that sounds like really fun to do.
that is a more serious and wonderful answer than I could have ever expected, George. That Do you know what drove you to want to do that when you were younger?
Yeah, it was just I watched a documentary of Carl Sagan and his. Uh, it was like his presentation of space and pale
Ah,
blue dot and all that cool stuff, and that's what really got me hooked. Like, what is out there? I know there's like a lot of debate of like people saying that we're all alone or no, we are this there are aliens out there or whatever. But I just would like to understand like the mathematics and this physics behind how rockets work, propulsion systems, all that cool stuff, and be able to develop like these rockets and stuff like that to get shuttles and spaceships out there. That would just be really interesting to me. But yeah,
interesting.
that's
It's a
That's
nice
really
dream.
cool. Going off of that, Rabbit, actual question. Do you think we're alone in the universe?
oh god,
No, no,
Okay,
we ain't
thank you.
alone.
George, what about you? Do you think we're alone in the universe?
no, I don't think
Cool.
we are.
I'm glad you both said no because objectively we are not alone in the universe. There are
Yeah,
there are
there's
monkeys,
no.
giraffes, and other organisms on our planet, so therefore we're not alone.
You son
You
of a
guys are the
bitch.
smart ones. I'm proud of you.
That's exactly what I was thinking as soon as the
Hell
question
yeah,
was asked.
Rabbit brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Also,
Hell
there's
yeah,
other
brother.
people in the world too.
I
So
mean, if we're looking at sentient species like or sapient species, I can't remember what the
I
technical
think
what.
I think sentient was right. Yeah,
Yeah,
sentient.
if we're looking at species that can easily communicate between each other, even if there is a language barrier, that's a different thing.
I still think yes to that, if for no other reason than there's way too many variables out there that humans being the only one to grow in that way just seems improbable. Is it impossible? Nah. It is completely possible that we are the only sentient life forms out in the universe. Is it probable? No, I don't think it's probable that we're the only ones.
Probability wise, you're probably right. It's possible. Probability, it seems like it would be kind of unlikely, but also at the same time, I have to say I hope we're not. Mostly because no, no, mostly because I think it would be really neat for aliens to exist.
yeah.
I
I
genuinely, I just
agree.
think it would be really neat for humanity or them to discover us or us to discover them, however it may go, and just see our entire worldview shift because of one piece of information that we aren't alone.
It would really. I think one of the it's. I think it's interesting though if we
What?
find. Um.
That was a campsite.
Yeah, I saw that too. That's his background. No, but that if we were to find evidence of another species that is like at our level of intelligence and able to communicate with us, that's outside of Earth, a lot of people would go crazy, and it would actually mean the deconstruction of religion at the very same time.
I
Would it be the deconstruction of
I
religion?
think it would be a bit of deterioration of it, but there would still be those that
Yeah,
I,
I guess
I would say
deterioration
it
is
would
probably
be an evolution of religion. If for no other reason, then they would find some way to fit the situations
well,
into it. If not fitting it into the current religions, then new branching religions would be built off of it.
Rabbit, that is why I said deterioration, because I feel
Yeah.
like it will take a step back and then fledge forward into that realm
I don't think it'll
I
of
take a
think
either.
step back. I think it'll
I
just fledge forward because there are people out there that will just push it forward.
Well, there are the people who will push it forward immediately, but there are also the people who will keep it where it's at and therefore continue on the current path, which in terms of adding new information would effectively be a deterioration of it. Um, but you're right; it will, at the end of the day, push forward.
yeah. Um is that it's a very I've had this conversation before with a bunch of other people, and I hear that like that very same thing be brought up multiple times. How if we find aliens, right, the government, if they were telling the truth, like they know about aliens and stuff, and came in contact with them, like a lot of my religious friends get worried about that because like whenever they're having like youth groups or whatever, they talk about that. Like if someone brings it up, like the pastor gets like defensive about it, and they always tell them like stop believing that lies. There's no such thing. Just the whole doctrination of everything and the doctrine of all that. But I think it's interesting though. I really do think it's interesting, and it would be an interesting thing to witness if we like aliens were to just plop down on Earth one day and be like, "Hey, what's goody gang?" Like, yeah, we're
Yeah.
aliens, and then civilization as we know it, like Zoom said, would be completely different from that moving forward. What we also have to look out for is like the same people you guys were like Rabbit, you were talking about how like they would modulate their doctrine to fit this idea, right? This new idea.
Yeah.
Um, we just have to look out for that, and it. I don't know. In my opinion, if they were to do that, it would further prove why that, like, okay, religion really isn't all it's cracked up to be. If
I
they're literally
disagree.
just,
And
well, I
and
mean, yeah,
the reason why I disagree is um religion is based upon just like with science, it's based upon what we currently understand is there currently
right,
in our view set. And so when new information comes about, well, now we got to modify things. So
right.
it while it's not entirely a great thing to have a false belief of something, just because you don't know of what else is there associated with it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing to have a belief structure built on shaky foundation.
No, I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all. I'm just saying it can be further questioned of its validity. Just because when the whole idea of the established religion is based upon these groundworks and these frameworks, but because of this new discovery, they have to acclimate to that. I feel like that kind of discredits its validity, in my opinion.
I
Again, that's just
Oh,
the way I
yeah.
look at it.
I was gonna say current religion already doesn't reformat itself to new information.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Like
but the
a
thing is, if something like that were to happen, they will have to. You know what I mean? Because that
Yeah,
would be
that
such a
that would
huge
force their
revelation.
hand too. That is a
Exactly.
bit different than the small changes we see today
Right.
for
Right.
things.
Right.
That is a massive change of information. That would kind of have to I think that would have to force some of them to reformat. Some of them would just double down effectively.
Yeah.
Uh,
Right.
because if we look at some of them, it's like we were made in God's image, whatever, what have you. Aliens appear. Oh, they weren't made in God's image. They're like any other animal.
Right.
There will be those groups. There will be the groups that say, no, they were made just like us. It's whatever. Either way, doesn't matter. Let's stop going into religion. I didn't mean to go into religion. I'm sorry.
Womp.
I don't like
Well,
certain divisive topics, you sons of bitches.
Then why do we get
no, no,
into that?
And
I
this
brought
is
it
my
as to it.
you brought it up, Rabbit.
No, I did. What are you talking about? I brought it up. Rabbit muted. But no,
No, it was
I
Rabbit.
wasn't that brought it up. No, it was me. I
I
was the one
blame
that brought it
Rabbit.
up. I always like bringing up controversial things. Y'all
I
should know
still
this.
blame Rabbit.
Okay. Anyway,
You
let's
can take
segue into
you
my
can
earlier
take
thing.
responsibility. It's still Rabbit's fault in my eyes,
Can,
okay?
can I segue to the coffee shop incident?
No. We're
Oh
past that, George.
no,
We're past that.
now I want to
We'll
talk
go
about it.
we'll go back to it in a minute.
Okay,
I want to
Ah,
at least ask
segues.
Rabbit what he would change in his life, okay?
you're a segue rabbit.
I am a segue. What I would change would
He's
try and
two-wheeled and you stand on it?
yeah, exactly. I'm bipedal. By that I mean
Yes,
there's
you are
no
bipedal. That's
pedals.
not bipedal, brother.
I mean 2 wheels.
That's
It's
that's a
bipedal.
bicycle.
It moves on only 2 wheels. Yeah, bicycle is bipedal. It has
Well,
two
yes, a
pedals.
bicycle is bipedal, unless it's a tandem
So is a
bicycle, in which case
Segway.
it's quad pedal.
So is a Segway.
Segway's not bipedal.
It is.
There's no pedals on that thing.
No
What
pedals
do you
on that thing.
what do you think you stand on is? Those are two
That's not a
pedals.
pedal.
Yeah,
A
it
pedal
activates it.
requires you to be cycling that shit or push. I guess you are pushing down on it, so maybe it's a pedal. But
Yeah, I was about
really,
to
you
say,
have
what do you think cars have? They got
But
a
see,
gas
that's the
pedal
thing.
and a
That's a
brake
pedal that
pedal.
shifts a lever. Whereas I guess you've got your wheel turnies to rev vroom vroom vroom. Essentially,
Yeah.
like you got your hand controls. You're not foot pedaling.
Yeah, it's
You know,
hand pedaling, but I mean, it's still
I
bipedaling.
guess it's hand pedaling, but it's not really a pedal because a pedal implies it's a flat thing that you push down. You're twisting.
Does
It's a
that?
knob. It's more of a hand knob.
It's a
I thought that would
knob.
just be like a plate, kind of like a pressure plate.
Well, pressure plate is a little bit different because it's not on a lever. A pedal
It
implies
is
there's
a
a lever
lever.
and well. You know, a
Uh,
listen here. A pedal is a pressure plate on a lever.
A pedal is a thing on a flower. Exactly.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, Rabbit, if you could change anything in your goddamn life, like a pedal to a pedal,
I'd be
push
a
the pedal to the
bigger.
metal to the other metal.
if you
I
had to.
honestly, because I enjoy doing it so much, I would really love for the streamer thing or even content creator to be more of a full-time thing, but that's just a pipe dream. But
You're a
if I
pipe
could
dream, rabbit.
but if I could change it to be a forced way of having it happen, then yeah, sure, I'd do that.
There was, it was more of a, it was more of a,
Yeah.
if you could shift your own life in a way, as in, if you could make it happen, brother, if you
Yeah.
could have done something different,
Oh, if
i.e.,
I
gotten
could have
into it earlier.
I thought you were talking about what you asked George earlier.
Yeah,
Uh
it did, and it wasn't like it
yeah.
would have been a change your life path kind of thing, not a.
Well, same
So,
answer
i.e.,
still applies.
it would be picking it up earlier then. Okay, okay,
It's
picking
same
up
same
streaming and stuff earlier. You know?
well, being more consistent with it earlier cuz I started back in
Mm-hmm.
2014.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. How's it
Then
feel to be here with the low lives who started last year?
that have better viewership counts than me on a
Fuck
regular.
off.
Yeah.
I don't know what I do. I'm just that good, man.
Zoom is the guy.
I'm not the
Yeah.
guy.
S-
He is the guy.
He is some guy. Some
ITBOY.
bunny.
Somebunny is crazy.
Anyway, I hate you. This was
Love
not.
you too, Brody.
Why would you? Why?
Love you
Yeah.
too.
I was. What?
Uh,
Why are you
uh.
professing your love to each other? That's weird.
I love you guys both. What the fuck?
Brother just said, "I love you, Rabbit."
No, I
He
said I
didn't
love you,
say
bro.
rabbit. He just said I love
No,
you,
he said
bro.
Rabbit.
Yeah.
He said Rabbit the first
All
time.
right. Rewind that.
Rewind
Rewind it.
that.
Tell me about the coffee
Rewind
store
that.
incident.
Coffee store. Talking
Yeah,
about
what happened in the coffee store?
what happened at the coffee store. I don't
If
know
I
what
could
happened at
change
the coffee
anything
store.
in my life, it would be George lying to me right now, you motherfucker.
Oh man, this is funny. No, but what's it called? Okay, so before this, we were a bit late, but that's because I got held up at a coffee shop. It's a local coffee shop here that I live nearby, and I thought it'd be really quick and easy to get just a little latte, some espresso, wake myself up. But when I get there, it looks kind of busy, and I'm like, oh, this might take a little bit longer than I thought. And after I ordered my latte, it literally took about 30 minutes to get my latte. But while I was waiting, there was this girl there, right? She was also waiting. I think I'm assuming her boyfriend that she was next to. Um, and they were just waiting, just like I was. But then her order gets called up, and she ordered this they have this special drink. It's a matcha based drink, but it had like really cool layers to it. At least that's what I saw from other people ordering the same thing. But with hers, the it was different because the original design was supposed to be white foam on top, matcha green drink in the center, and then like this pinkish purplish strawberry syrup at the bottom. With her drink, it was flipped, or not flipped, but it was the purple syrup on top, then the cold, then the white foam, and then the matcha. And then she brought up a point. She was like, "Hey, I thought the strawberry syrup was supposed to go at the bottom." And they're like, "Oh, I think we mixed it in and then we added the on top. That way you can still get the look." And the girl was like, "But I want it on the bottom. I ordered it to get it on the bottom because I like the look." And the girl was like looking around, like, because there's only four workers there. There's like 15, 20 people waiting for a drink. And all of us, including me, that were waiting, we were all looking at this chick like, really? This chick really gonna cause a scene because the strawberry syrup is at the top and not the bottom? And I could tell that the barista was already getting annoyed because she was already overwhelmed with all the orders. But she was like adamant. She's like, no, I want the strawberry syrup at the bottom. So she literally made her remake the drink. And like a lot of people were like, kind of whispering to their other significant others, and they're like, yeah, this chick is
Hey,
kind of
so
crazy.
Rabbit,
Like, what the
you've
heck?
been streaming this, right?
That's cool. Anyway,
I have
as I
not.
was saying, this chick was like,
Damn it.
just, um,
I
I
had to
don't care,
look.
buddy. No, I don't care if he is. I don't care. I will say this, but I will say this on my stream later today. But anyway, yeah, this chick was
What are you?
just
Yeah.
constantly just causing all these issues and delaying a lot of people's other orders. But when she finally got her drink, right, like 20 minutes later, she get a drink, and outside the coffee shop is like this seating area outside, and you can actually see them because they have like these really tall windows in the front of the shop. And we also like, I'm not we all, but I looked outside and I saw her literally go put it on one of the empty tables, angled her camp. She got on her, like, she squatted down, angled her camera to hit the backdrop of the tree behind it, and took a picture. She didn't even sip the damn drink. She just walked off with it after that. It's like, you did all that just so you can get like a photo on Instagram or something. Like, what the what? But
As
yeah,
one
it was
does. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't do that?
yeah, exactly. But I don't know. For me, I don't understand that whole thing and the aesthetic. I look at I when I go to a coffee shop, I just want something to wake me up. That's
Listen,
it.
if I'm looking at something for the aesthetic, I'm looking at something I goddamn made.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to the store and saying, "Hey, make me a fucking triple dip caramel espresso latte," and I want a photo of that shit. No, if I want photos, it's gonna be of shit I made, not that I bought. That, like, why would you? Why?
Yeah.
What pride
I
is there in showing off what you purchased?
again, like, she might be like an influencer. I don't know, but she's one I don't know of. Might be a
To be
local one to where I live, but
to be
still though,
fair,
like, if it's that busy, if you don't have the wherewithal to understand, like, hey, you have like 20 other people waiting for their drinks, and you're over
yeah,
here
no,
causing a
that's
problem.
also insane. Like, don't cause a stink over it, especially. I do take
Yeah.
pride in my rats, though. I realize I take pride in the rats I have purchased. I love my rats.
Oh, you're rats.
My rats.
You're
You're
right.
rat.
I love my rats.
Rabbit. You should rebrand your name to Rat Hat Sean.
But then the ears don't work.
Just get new
Rats.
ears.
I was gonna say rats have ears, just not as
No, the ears that I'm
aesthetically pleasing.
using.
Just get new ears, brother.
Just get new year.
Like,
That's funny.
It's not that hard, bro. Just get new ears.
I don't want new ears. I want my ears.
Too bad.
Frick.
That's funny.
Force
Too
changes.
bad. There's only room for one of us here. And it's you.
That's funny.
Bye.
And it's you. Bye.
You. I don't. Anyway, George, thank you very much for the story. I hate you for telling it, though.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
It was an interesting story, to be honest, and I didn't
It,
expect it to be
it's
to that
always
happen.
fun when things run awry in public.
Yeah.
You,
Yeah.
you know what's not fun, though?
No.
So
Things that aren't fun.
True. You know?
I'm thankful for that awkward silence. I'm thankful you guys didn't laugh at that. I would have been disappointed in both of you.
Good. Yes. Disappointment
See,
is not
see,
allowed.
Rabbit, here's the thing. I'm really hoping George will pick up and speak more if we stop talking as much. I want George to yap more.
Why do you want me to yap more?
Because you don't yap enough in here.
I I let you guys talk, and it's really funny when y'all bicker.
I enjoy bickering with Rabbit too. Don't worry.
Yeah,
So
you two
funny.
tend to get into it a bit more than I do, and it's really funny when I just
Yeah,
gotta take a
because
seat back and just
you're
watch the show.
you're a filthy casual. That's why.
Yeah, too many sweats, dude. That's why I
Yeah,
kind of I stopped doing it.
dude, I'm the only
Again.
sweat here. I'm the only sweat here.
I'm the only sweat here.
I am the one who sweats
I
profusely in the
am the
middle of
sweat.
winter. Dude, I have a problem.
That's funny.
Yeah, I thought
It's
I
30
sweat
degrees
all
out
day.
and I'm sweating.
30
It's
degrees. What kind of
30 degrees.
crazy weather are you getting up there?
what?
What?
Sorry, it's 32 right now.
It's like
That's
70 degrees up
insane.
here.
Yeah, the
Is
joys
it like
of living
80
in
or
the
90,
north.
Rabbit?
Actually, I'm gonna find out.
Bro doesn't know.
Dude, we have had snow on the ground, snow and ice for the past like 2 or 3 weeks. It's horrible.
It's 76.
Christy was telling me that it's finally snowing up there in Washington.
Wow, must be nice.
But it's already melted though, so I'm like, that's not even snow. Get out of
Wow,
here.
must be even nicer.
Yeah, I know. I was telling her that. She was giving me crap because like when she was here, it snowed a little bit, and it literally looked the same exact as the snow she got when showed me the picture, and like she was like, "See, this is real snow." I'm like, "Isn't what? That looks exactly the same type of snow that we got." And then a couple hours later, she's like, "Oh, it's all melted now." I'm like, "That's literally how it was over here."
Okay, listen here. Do I have to start taking photos of him being like, this is real snow?
No, I want you to do that. I want you to do that. And then tag her
Hold on,
and be
do I
like,
actually?
"Christy, this is real snow."
Hold on, do I? I did take a photo earlier. Do I still have it?
That'd be really funny if you did that soon, like in the creator server, do go like the pictures and just tag her and be like, "This is real snow."
Hold on. Oh, I
If I just
do. I
take a
do.
picture of the rainy day here in Florida, and it's like, this is real snow.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
This is a knife.
Oh, y'all are
Oh, but
bastards.
yeah,
Yeah, a little
Y'all are
bit.
bastard people.
I'm just grateful that we don't have to deal with snow at all, or very, very.
I didn't realize we were at Thanksgiving talking about things we're grateful for.
This is why I don't
No,
talk
I don't
anymore.
even know what the topic's supposed to be.
Is there a topic?
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
Brother, I asked things you would change in your life. I don't
And I
fucking know either, man. You think I know what I'm doing? I never know what I'm doing. I so rarely know what I'm doing on these days that you put me in charge. I question why you still put me in charge. I am attempting to make these bad. You know?
Okay.
I'm trying to sabotage here.
Brody's trying really
I'm
hard
trying
to
to be the
screw this
fucking
over.
Beastie Boys, brother.
The Beastie Boys.
Something
Were
about
they
a
bad?
Watergate.
I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, okay.
That
I
is the
don't
Beastie
know
Boys,
anything
right?
about.
That song is the Beastie Boys, right?
I don't
Yes.
know.
I'ma set it straight. This Watergate. There we go. I figured out that line.
Congratulations.
I'm so proud of myself. Rabbit, I have a serious question for you.
Okay.
Why are you like this?
Yeah, see, there's been this long-standing debate on why I am like this, and
Okay,
honestly,
George,
the jury's
I have
still
a serious
out.
question for you.
Yep.
So what started this topic for the day was, what would you change in your life if you had the opportunity to change any aspect of what you was going on, what you had done, where you were going. I asked about that. I'm just gonna ask you a very simple question. Tell me something you just don't like.
Want the
Anything in the
honest
world.
answer?
What don't you like? Yeah, anything.
Um,
And please tell me it's me.
no, I actually like
Fuck.
you.
Fuck.
As much as George jokes about everything being something he doesn't like.
Yeah, it's all jokes. It's all love, really. But
Yeah,
if I were to
yeah.
pick one thing I don't like, I guess it's when. No, that's not something. That's really dumb. I don't really have anything. Well, no, there is, but that's all very trivial. It's not something big.
No, that's fine.
That's
Trivial is
fine.
fine.
Why is trivial not
Literally,
something
the
we
question
wanna-
was name something you don't like.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be, I don't like that Neil deGrasse Tyson poses and talks about things he knows nothing about because he's smart. So he obviously has an opinion on all things. Or Seth Rogen can't play any goddamn characters but him fucking self. I hate it. I hate Seth Rogen. This was all a ploy to talk about how much I hate him.
Again?
Again.
Brother, he ruined the Super Mario movie.
Again.
I thought I was still fine. I just ignored him.
I love.
He obviously
laugh.
didn't ruin the movie, but he ruined that aspect of the movie.
If
Like,
you say
he-
so. I
His laugh was
his
the
part
funniest
in
thing
that
ever.
film was the biggest downside to the film, in my opinion.
which is funny because a lot of people said that it was Chris Pratt before the movie came out.
Okay, well, that's before the movie came out. He fixed that. That is no longer a downside to the film. It was a downside to the trailer at that point. Fuck off.
Yep, Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
Yeah, no, that was so bad in the trailer.
Here we come.
I am so proud of Chris Pratt for doing so much to
Yeah.
improve upon his work. Unlike Seth Rogen, who refuses to put in any more effort than it takes to smoke a bong.
There you have it.
There you have it.
There you have it.
I'm trying to think of some things I don't like.
Yeah, how have you not said anything yet? You let me talk about this for too long. Say something you don't like now. You've got until I count down to 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fuck is Rabbit doing?
He's adding drama.
I like can barely hear it. That's why I was like, what?
Makes it even funnier.
Like I could hear this chittering in the walls. It was kind of disturbing.
Yes, the chitter.
If I could say one
Why
thing
did
that I
that just
don't
sound like
like,
a fireball from Legend of Zelda?
I don't
if I could say one thing I don't like, it's probably
Yeah, there it is again, the fireball.
Yeah, every time George talks.
Yeah, it's weird.
Fire.
It does actually sound like the fire effect from that game.
Oh, is my mic doing that thing again?
Yeah, it's
a
doing the
little
thing
bit
again.
of staticking. Yeah.
My bad.
You're
I don't know.
good.
My
I
phone's
just
not even near the freaking thing. God damn. Might be the mic actually. Is it gone? Is it still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tell me your
Um,
answer.
If I could pick, it'd probably be like my biggest issue with a lot of people like hating on Texas is when people hate on it, but then they're like you have like half the world or the United States moving over here. I think that would be something I don't like.
You don't like people moving over there?
No,
He
no,
just
I don't
doesn't
like.
like Texas. I got it.
No, I don't. I don't like when people say that Texas sucks, but then like next like couple weeks later they're moving over here. Like how
Yeah,
the whole
that's
Californians
always
did.
a weird thing. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's
like
like why do
genuinely,
we get
that is
so much
something I
hate?
hear a lot. Is like people are like, Texas sucks, but I'm moving there. It's like what?
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
hear that
saying.
about
Like
Florida as well.
Like, and the Texas one is like, Texas sucks. I'm gonna move there and make it better by making it like the place I'm leaving.
right, exactly.
Like,
And it's
it
like
is
what?
such a shit show.
Yeah,
But that's
and
a
it's one of
very
those things.
common thing of people
Right.
moving from place they don't like to place they don't like and making it like place one they didn't like.
And
It's
that's
weird.
exactly what like I'm annoyed about. I was talking to Christy about this the other day. Like a lot of her friends up there in Washington, they just hate on Texas. Like they absolutely hate on it.
I
But
mean,
then
it's a
like
shit state.
I'm not saying it's the greatest state in the world, right? But like it's got its issues. But my
Yeah,
issue
you
comes in
live
is
there.
when like yeah, exactly. My issue comes from when people talk bad about it and then they're like, oh yeah, my cousin's moving there and I kind of want to move there too now. It's like, wasn't a week ago were you shitting on weren't you shitting on the state?
You see,
Like
the
saying
one
I
thing
would never move there.
the
But now
one
you
thing
But
are.
see,
state
facts
didn't have
change.
before is that their cousin was moving
Yeah, I was
there.
gonna say, yeah, things change, George. Like, information has changed, and therefore they have a new opinion. That's actually a kind
Yeah.
of healthy attitude.
Yeah, that's true.
So long as you can acknowledge that your opinion has changed. If you can't acknowledge that your opinion has changed and you double down on, no, I didn't say that, or no, that's not true, then you're a little bit in unhealthy territory. But being able to receive new information and change your opinion based on that, that's kind of important.
True, but
Thanks for going silent again,
I
fellas.
agree
Why
with
do you
that.
keep doing this to me?
Sorry.
Why does this only happen on my days when I'm in charge? Why does it only happen to me?
true.
I'm so proud of you, Rabbit, for doubling down. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud. I could not be prouder of you.
I was staying quiet on purpose to piss off Steve.
I know, and I'm so like I am so proud of you both. Mostly Rabbit here though, because George, I expect it from you. Rabbit, on the other hand,
Rabbit, on the other hand.
Rabbit, on the other hand, gives up too easily.
I totally do.
Yeah.
I'm stubborn as a mule, but at the same time, I just give up all.
He
at
gives
the
up
same
like a
time.
puppy dog letting a female dog win against him.
True.
Yeah. A male puppy versus a female puppy. The male puppy will actually let the female puppy win
Of course.
intentionally when it comes to playtime.
Playtime.
Of course, my dog does not do this for our puppy.
Of course.
She just simply walks with him attached to her. He bites down on her neck and she just walks away and drags him.
And walks away.
Keep in mind, these are both corgis.
They waddle away, waddle, waddle.
They did not have any grapes. Anyway,
Waddle
Rabbit,
away, waddle, waddle.
George gave a very valid thing that he dislikes is when people are kind of hypocritical.
I guess that's that's a perfect way to sum it
I
up.
was gonna say that like that.
Yeah,
I mean, no
that's a
offense in
perfect way to
simplifying
sum
it
it up.
like that, but
that was perfectly summated. So thank you for that.
Rabbit, what kind of things don't you like in life?
Well, the obvious answer was already taken.
Anyway, we
by
do have to
George.
end the episode here. Thank you
What
all
the
for
fuck?
speaking with me.
True.
Thank you guys for
I
watching.
need to stop doing that bit. I've done that bit way too many times. Rabbit, please continue.
Wait, Rabbit, did you say my name you didn't like? You son of a bitch.
I did not say that. I said the most obvious answer George already took from me is what I
Oh,
am
okay.
saying.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna have to give my more selfish reasons of coffee. I hate coffee.
Oh,
The
fair enough.
flavor, the
Oh, it's
flavor
shit.
is
The flavor is shit. It's
garbage.
garbage.
People
Yes,
say
it
that the
is.
smell of coffee is amazing. I disagree.
I
People
think it's
say
okay.
you can cover it up, and no way, nothing. I have put in so much into a thing of coffee at one point. It didn't cover anything up.
I,
The bad
I'm
coffee flavor and the back end always comes up.
I'm going to be honest, Rabbit. You're right. As someone who drinks coffee, isn't a huge fan of the taste when it's unwatered down, essentially. And you cannot cover up the taste of coffee. It's always going to be there if there is coffee in the drink you're making. The smell is
Right.
also always going to be there. It may be faint, but it's there. Now, don't get me wrong. I actually kind of like the smell of coffee, but you are absolutely 100% correct, Rabbit. It cannot be covered up. And I'm
Now,
sorry to hear that you have shit taste and don't like coffee.
That's crazy.
hey, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm
Oh
entitled
no,
to
this
mine.
isn't an opinion.
I've
This is a
got
fact of
more.
life.
Yeah,
Coffee is good.
a fact of opinions, exactly.
A
So
fact of life, not opinions. Life isn't
I
an
also
opinion, brother.
hate.
Life is not an opinion, brother.
This is what I live for.
And I also hate insects.
Insects.
I understand their purpose. I don't
You've never
like them.
been in sex before?
What?
It's for producing offspring, Rabbit.
What? What?
Insects, you know? Sex.
Okay,
In.
okay.
I got where some was coming from at the same time.
Oh, it was so
No,
bad. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Look, I don't want to be talking about bugs and that topic. That's just heresy right there. That's
That's
the
a
Helldivers
fetish.
too. That is feldish. That's what I'm
Feldish?
saying. Yeah, feldish. Yeah,
Your
that's what my
schmeltefish?
mouth wanted to say. That's what
I
I'm
felt the
saying.
fish.
Your schmeltefish?
Also, the
Felt
open
the
wide
fish.
ocean. I hate it.
Your
I
schmeltefish?
really do. There's a lot of things I can say that I hate.
Well, that's fair. Hate? Let me tell you about hate.
Yes.
Anyway, I don't know where to go from here, so thank you everybody for listening. We're gonna end here. These fuckers
Okay.
aren't good at talking.
But
Help.
Oh, all right.
I have to run as the middleman between each of you.
Well, you're the host, so I mean, you're
I
supposed to be the middleman.
listen
as
here.
well.
There should at least be free discussion without me intervening.
You're right. George doesn't fight back on me on anything. It's
I
just
know,
you.
it's
It's
disappointing.
so disappointing. Yeah, it really is.
Every time. Yeah, that's something I don't like is that my friends aren't as talkative as I want them to be. So I have to fill the awkward silences.
It's quite unfortunate, really.
But
I mean,
no,
it's
unironically, like not just here. I feel like many awkward silences fall between my friends, and that is why I yap so much. Because I don't like
Who you?
those.
that's a fair point. That's a fair point. Yeah, I like to yap as well a lot, but at the same time, I don't like trying to talk over someone else. And with Discord calls, it's the big issue with Discord calls is that you can't look at a person to understand when they want to speak. You kind of just gotta
Yeah.
be quiet to see if someone else is gonna speak up. Then the awkward silence happens.
Oh, see, yeah, no, that's something I've learned is I just talk until somebody makes a noise, and I'm like, huh, what?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I would
I
rather
tried
be
to stop
interrupted
doing
in
that.
Discord. Yeah, I'm not letting you talk.
Yep.
I like talking over
Exactly.
you. I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of fun because you
It
just
is
kind of
very
let it
fun.
happen. You're
Yeah.
easy to walk over. You're a doormat, man,
I am a doorman.
and I mean that
Exactly.
in the most loving way, not lovable way, but you're fun to talk over because you're a
Yippee.
good sport about it. You know, you're a good sport about it, Rabbit. Fuck you. But no, it's fun because you lean into it and have fun with the talking over thing.
Yeah.
Usually, sometimes you don't. Normally, when we're not doing it in a joking manner, I don't do it too often. You know,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know. I know. I know.
yeah.
I know.
George, I
You
just
really.
do it too constantly because it's fun, and he fights back on that. I like it when they fight.
I mean, he's really
Okay.
fighting right now. I see that.
I mean, he's not talking right now, so there's nothing to fight over.
Nope.
Isn't that the fight? The fight is him not talking back.
Isn't that
The fight
why
is
we
getting him to
fight?
goddamn speak.
Is that the why we fight? So we can get to go home? Just kidding.
Anyway, there's a JRPG. There's apparently an RPG that came out where fighting is fishing, and that's cool.
What? Wait.
That's it.
What?
That there's an
Welcome to
RPG
today's
that came out where
sponsor.
fishing is fighting.
Today's
It's-
sponsor.
It feels like that this was a segue for a sponsor or something.
No, there's no sponsorship. I'm not giving any more information. Thanks for being here, everyone. Rabbit won. George, give a winner's speech.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Great. Rabbit, give a loser's speech.
I fought so hard today telling about what I hate and always being talked over. It's just that way.
It's so fun.
Yeah, it's so fun to be
I really
talked
do
over.
need to stop doing the bits. I'm sorry.
It was just a 2-bit situation, that's all it was. And
I fall into the same bits with you every time, and we didn't even get a shave and a haircut.
it's such a shame to not have that shave and haircut. Then again, I don't
Yeah.
want that shave nor a haircut because otherwise I'd lose my beard.
I need a haircut. Maybe not the shave.
But yeah, that's my loser speech. I can't believe I lost this.
Womp
George,
womp.
how dare you?
How dare I?
Yeah.
How dare I?
Anyway, this has been Infinite. infinite, finite nonsense. I don't know what we're doing, man. They keep leaving me in charge. It's a problem. I still don't know what I'm doing. But I'm not gonna say our names again. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.